Aloha and welcome to the show. My name is Nokan.
And my name is Mokan. And this is our show, the Mokan and Nokan Show. This show is all about inspiration.
Yes, we need inspiration to survive, so we are traveling throughout the universe looking for inspiring things and people to share with you.
Yes, this week we have an array of great things to share with you.
Yes, we have a very special guest, Dr. Alan Akana, who is an artist, author and...
Hey, Mokan and Nokan, what about me?
What? Who is that? I don't know. He's not on the script.
It's I, man.
Who? This is really strange.
I, you know, me. Anyway, here's my song. Just one potato, give it to me. I love potato from Italy. Ta-da! I love potatoes, delicious potatoes from Italy.
Wow.
Yes, very interesting. Anyway, on we go with the show. I hope you're ready. This is gonna be a great one.
Aloha, I'm Alika Kanikoa. Wrote this song for the beautiful island of Kauai. Check it out. There's an island in the sun made for you and everyone. My Kauai, my home. Streams flow slowly to the sea from the mountain of Waiariari, my home, my Kauai. From Fern Grotto, where the crater birds soar, to Kalau, or where the mighty grow, you will find me standing there on my island, my home. So remember, if you're there on this island, beauty so rare, my home, my Kauai. From Fern Grotto, over the crater birds soar, Kalau, over the mighty road, you will find me standing there on my island. Oh, my home. mighty grove, you'll find me standing there on my land, my home, my home, my Hawaii.
Mokan, I'm in love. That song is so beautiful. It makes me want to dance.
Me too. Let's play it again.
From Fern Grotto over the cradle bird's soul to Cologne over the mighty grove, you'll find me standing there on my land.
And now the news.
Aloha and welcome to the news desk. My name is Taylor Malki-Suizu.
And I'm Annabelle Fields, and boy do we have a great show for you today.
Yes, we do, Annabelle, so let's get right to it. According to author Brian Tracy, there's power in positive thinking.
Yes, Taylor. Brian says that if we approach life in a positive way, good things are bound to happen.
According to Brian, when thinking of positive thoughts, it does not allow your mind to entertain negative thoughts, which will surely transform your life.
Honestly, Taylor, I'm not too sure about this report.
Why, Annabelle? I'm so surprised. You're like the most positive person I know.
Wait, what? You think I'm positive? Really? Really?
Yes, Annabelle. I think that because I'm practicing positive thinking. So I try to see the good in people.
So basically you don't think I'm a positive person, you're just trying to make me think in a positive way?
Yes, exactly.
Huh, Taylor, that's actually quite interesting. That actually made me feel more positive.
I know, isn't that great? Now you try.
Try what?
Try say something positive about me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go a long way until I can say something good about you.
Come on, Annabelle, just try. It will make you feel good. Just try.
Okay. Taylor is a wonderful person with talent and ability. That was weird. I really need to work on that whole people complimenting positive thinking thing.
Well, it felt really great to me. Like a real nice, warm feeling. You're awesome.
Oh no, Taylor, you're awesome.
I guess we both are awesome.
Give positive thinking a try. It really will make you feel happier. Thanks for watching.
See you next time. Aloha.
Our word is ho'olu. Ho'olu means to inspire. It takes its word from ulu, which means to grow. Ho'olu, to inspire.
Let your life be an inspiration.
Are you inspired? It's the Mokan show. It's the Mokan show. It's the Mokan show. It's the Mokan show. It's the Mokan show.
Model airplane crafted from plastic and cheap sticky glue. Model airplane was spotted soaring around and around my living room.
she's 16 is bam boom boom this no bam bam.
It's a bomb!
So make sure you tune in and watch the Mokan and Nokan show.
We have so much great stuff to share with you. You will love it.
The Mokan and Nokan show on Spectrum OC16. Oh yeah!
Tell me, I forget. Show me, I remember. Involve me, I will understand.
are another me. You are another me. You are another me. You are another me. I wanna tell you that I love you. Let me.
I wonder what makes a tree grow, and how does it know when it's a tiny seed? Which way is up and which way is down? When it's deep underground and it's dark and can't see. Are you inspired?
Hi, I'm Alan Akana. I am a native Hawaiian author, artist, and also a pastor. I wrote a book called The Volcano is Our Home, 9 Generations of a Hawaiian Family on Kilauea Volcano. I also watercolor the flowers of Hawaii, and I'm a pastor in the United Church of Christ. When my son was born 25 years ago and he was taking naps, I decided I needed a hobby. So I began watercoloring the flowers in Honolulu, in the neighborhood in which I live. And it just stuck. I kept watercoloring Hawaii's flowers. The next year I moved to Montana and then Utah, Texas, California, and everywhere I lived, I continued watercoloring Hawaii's flowers. And then when I moved back to Hawaii, to the island of Kauai, I developed an interest in the native flowers of Hawaii. So many of the flowers that we think of Hawaiian flowers, they're actually brought from other places, but there are many flowers that are just from Hawaii and not found anywhere else on the planet. And so my passion is discovering new flowers that are only found in Hawaii and watercoloring those in a unique style. When I began writing the book, it was really just about learning about my family. And the more that I learned, the more I realized that there was a lot of interesting things about Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian religion, and especially as it related to living on one of the world's most active volcanoes. I didn't know it at the time, but for between 1,500 and 2,000 years, my ancestors had lived on this volcano, and they had developed a life and culture in relationship to the volcano. And some people think, oh, relationship, that really, applies to people. But my ancestors really had a very strong relationship with the volcano and Madame Pele, who is the volcano goddess. And so the book really tells the story of what life was like on the slopes of Kilauea volcano, beginning in 1756 when my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather Kahekili was born there in a little fishing village on the lower Puna coast. So anyway, I learned about what life was like for him and what it was like for the people in that village, even before Captain Cook came and there were any outside visitors. Because before his generation, none of the Hawaiian people had ever had any contact with anybody outside of Hawaii. And then each generation that I learned about, I discovered that there were major events that happened. So for example, when Kahekili was born, Captain Cook hadn't arrived yet. He arrived during Kahekili's lifetime, and that really changed everything for the Hawaiian people, including the people that lived on the volcano. And then the next generation, when his son Kawekila was born, Kamehameha was uniting all of the islands, and that really had a major impact on Puna, where the volcano is located, in many ways that a lot of people don't even realize. And then each generation had something very major happen like that. And so the book really walks the reader through what life was like during this fascinating period in Hawaiian history, and what some of these changes were that took place that really changed the life and culture of the people that lived in Hawaii. So I decided to put some pictures in the book. This one here is of my great-great-grandfather, Harry Keli'i Ho'omalu. He was actually a police chief in Kalapana, which is on the slopes of Kilauea volcano. know. And his wife, my great-great-grandmother, was called Keaka, Keli'i Ho'omalu as well. He was called Tutu Man by his grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and she was simply called Tutu, which means grandmother or grandparent in Hawaiian. They were both full-blooded native Hawaiians, and they raised my dad's brother and sister, Poli and Darling. I loved learning stories about them because they were both born back in the 1900s, and yet she lived until 1959, just the year before I was born. So most of my cousins knew her very well, and to me it was unusual knowing people that actually knew their great-great-grandparents because I had never met them. I'd only known one grandparent in all my life. So most of my cousins are older than me, and they knew Tutu really well. This picture here is of my great-grandfather, Wong Sing Akana, and he's holding the hand of my father, Henry Ale Akana. So one of the reasons I like this picture, it's one of the few pictures I've ever seen of my great-grandfather. He's the one that actually raised my father along with his wife, Ka'ilianu Ka'upuiki. So my dad was hanai'd or adopted by his Chinese grandfather and Hawaiian grandmother. They raised him in the same neighborhood as his parents, who were my grandparents, but he always thought of them as being the parents who raised him. On the next page, I have a picture of my grandfather. So this is my dad's father. He's in his World War I naval uniform, and his was a pretty remarkable generation because he was actually born in the territory of Hawaii, and then soon after he was born, it became actually I messed up there. He was born in the 1800s, back in the days when Hawaii was a territory of the United States, and later he spent most of his life living as a U.S. citizen, but his family, his parents were born in the Kingdom of Hawaii, so he was actually born and raised in a time of great transition in Hawaii, and I do talk about that in the book. Over here on my left, there's a picture of 5 generations of Hawaiian women, and the woman sitting in the middle is my great-great-grandmother, who I referenced just a moment ago, who everyone called Tutu. She had her daughter at a very young age. She was about 15, and she was quite young when she had her daughter, which was my grandmother, and she was quite young when she had her daughter, my oldest aunt, Dorothy, and she was quite young when she had my cousin Midgie. So this is actually 5 of the generations that I talk about in my book are right here in this one picture. So that's a pretty special picture for me, just because it's rare that you actually have 5 generations of a single family in one picture. And then over here, this is my mom and dad's wedding picture in 1950 in Hilo. My mom moved from Montana to the Big Island of Hawaii in 1947, and then soon after that met my dad and married him. And then this is a picture of his youngest, my dad's youngest brother, my Uncle Poli. He's on a horse in Kalapana. So this is the family home at Kaimu, right by Kaimu Beach. And if you look carefully in the picture in the background, you'll see some coconut trees, and that's where Kaimu Black Sand Beach used to be. It's no longer there because the lava covered it over in August of 1990 and destroyed the entire beach. Over here on this side, I have a picture of my Auntie Rose. This is my dad's 2 younger sisters, so Auntie Rose and Auntie Darling, also known as Elizabeth or Lizzie. She was the one that grew up with her brother Poli in Kalapana. And so they grew up in a very traditional Hawaiian culture. My Auntie Rose actually grew up in her grandparents' house with my dad. So she was also raised by by her Chinese grandfather and Hawaiian grandmother. I have a picture of all my siblings here. It's just a picture of when we were at the beach in California. Over here is the current generation. I have a picture of my son, Palani, and also next to him is my brother's daughter, Anna Leilani. I sell the book here at my gallery, which is Alanakana Gallery in the town of Koloa on the south shore of the island of Kauai. There are also some bookstores on this island and on the other islands that sell the book. And people can also get it online if they want to get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or if they want to go directly to Balboa Press, which is the publisher. If somebody wants a signed copy, they can contact me, and I'm happy to sign copies for anybody that would like to purchase a book directly from me at my gallery.
Wow, thank you one and all for being a part of this spectacular show.
Yeah, baby, that was fantastic. Thank you. We'll see you next time right here on the Mokan and Nokan Show.